Okay, I'm giving everybody fair warning tonight. We're having a little severe weather here right now. We're uh, just coming out of what was a pretty little heavy thunderstorm there, and we're under tornado warnings. Yeah, not watches, but warnings. And some other stuff like that right now. So, here's the reason I bring that up. Obviously, with the bad storms and the tornado warning, I could potentially lose power at some point. And if I do, well, you know what will happen. The live stream will drop off. And just know that I would get it back up and running as soon as we get power back. Hopefully, we're not going to lose power. It seems like the worst of the thunderstorm part has moved on, but we are still under the tornado warnings. So probably, hopefully I won't lose power, but fair warning just in case that happens. We do go through a little information each night before we get started. I have us on the wrong screen. Let's try that again. So, of course, what you see there is a little information about feedback. And it tells you that my feedback on eBay is 100% automated. So anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you should instantly get it in return without having to wait on me to find time to do it. And the second and most important part of what you see on that screen is to say thank you. I appreciate everyone who bids with me and breaks with me. And somehow I've got my stuff on the wrong screens here tonight. Okay, we're a little off course here somehow. I'm not quite sure how, but anyway. Yeah, I think I must have accidentally pasted something on the wrong page, and so it covered up my other pages. But anyway, that means we won't be looking at the auctions coming up for the next 5 days because they don't appear to be on here. But what you see right now, some shipping information. We have one break tonight with free shipping, and that is the football jersey. And it will ship approximately Monday, the 9th. And that's because anytime we have a break with completely free shipping, it's going to go out about 5 or 6 days after the auction ends. And the other thing you need to know on that, if your team is not pulled in that break or any other break, if you don't pull a card at all, you are still entitled to a consolation trading card for your team. Yeah, so usually that would be sent with the next hit. If you want it sent sooner, I can. You just need to jump into eBay messages and tell me that. One other thing to note, our paid shipping breaks, those are anticipated to go out on Friday. That's always plus or minus a day. It means it could possibly, some of it slide to Saturday, some of it could possibly get out earlier than Friday, but Friday is my best estimate. So that's what we're looking at there. Normally, we would go to what's coming up in the days ahead, but as I said, I think, I left that tab blank somehow tonight. I think I accidentally pasted over it because it was there, but now it's not. So we'll just move on. First up tonight is a 2017 Gold Rush Autograph Football Jersey Rookie Update Edition, and it is break number 15, so the 15th time we've opened this particular product. Our eBay end date is tonight, April the 3rd. We are live streaming it tonight, April the 3rd. Team names are on the left, winning bidders across from it on the right-hand side. And once again, for those of you who joined me late, jumped in maybe just a minute or two after we got started, here's what you need to know. We are under a tornado warning here, and I've had some really severe thunderstorms coming through. They have the most recent has just moved out. So I'm hoping that I don't lose power anywhere along the way, but if I do, it'll obviously knock our live stream off, and if that happens, I will get back to it as quickly as I can. And the focus did change there. That's not your mind playing tricks on you. I took the autofocus off and manually set it. I may need to tweak it again in a minute, but for now, it should serve its purpose while we look at our jersey. Well, maybe we're going to look at our jersey if I can get the... Oh, all right. Well, we definitely have a rookie coming out of here. JSA authentication, this little card that you just saw, I will put inside like the folds of the jersey. So just make sure that you locate that before you throw out the packing and stuff. And it looks like we have Joe Mixon for the Bengals. There's the signature, the JSA sticker that matches the JSA card. And I'm sure, I feel like this is a custom jersey, but as I knock everything over, yeah, so custom jersey for Joe Mixon, Cincinnati Bengals. Hi, Randy. I see you there in chat. Admittedly, I did not see it right away. I'm a little kind of crazy right at the moment because I can't figure out what I did to my spreadsheet, and that's got me all kind of out of sorts here tonight. Everything's kind of in the wrong spot. It's all on the wrong tab. I can't seem to get it set up the way I want it set up, but we're working on it. I'm getting us there. So next up is our Leaf Draft Football Blasters case. And again, anticipated that it's going to ship on Friday the 6th. And once again, please look at the information there, what happens if you don't pull something in the break, just so you know how it works. Then we are looking at this. There's a couple of things you need to know. First one is, of course, it's by the first letter of the last name. So Baker Mayfield would be last name M, you know. Josh Rosen's going to be last name R, etc. Anything you see there that says no bids, buyback, that just means nobody bid on that particular spot. So if anything were to come out for that bidding position, it would stay here with me. Here's the other thing to know about this case of Leaf Blasters. Many of you have probably heard me talking about this throughout the week. But basically, Leaf does this in kind of an interesting way. Each one of their blasters has the hits packaged separately. So all the packs that are in there, they don't have anything in them but base cards. So what we're going to do tonight, and it says this in the listing description too, we're going to take out just the hits. I'm not going to open all the sealed packs of base cards, and instead I'm going to divvy up packs of sealed base cards and send them out to you guys, the bidders. So the hits we will open up and look at as we go along. The sealed packs, you'll get some in the mail. That's how that's going to work. Because it just didn't seem to make sense to have to sit there and open all those sealed packs when we know that there's not going to be, you know, anything but base cards. That way you can have the fun of opening them at your house once you get them. So let's find, that's our separate little thing. There's our sealed packs that we're not gonna do anything with tonight. We just want the hits. And of course, this is kind of just a bit of a precursor, if you will, to the main Leaf. Well, it's not the main one. They have several different ones. But to Leaf Metal Draft, which comes out on Friday. The Leaf Metal Draft, of course, is a hobby product. This, of course, being the blasters, is a different configuration. Leaf Metal Draft is all hits, no base cards. And that's a 15-box case, so we'll be opening it up as a third, a third, and a third. Do 3 5-box breaks. And we will start those on Friday night when it comes out. But I just thought it might be fun to get in some of these because, you know what? That's a lot of hits for a relatively low buy-in. I mean, we're going to find 40 hits in here, so I thought for the price it was pretty solid, and then you guys can also have some packs to open up when it comes to your house. Of course, Leaf Metal Draft is going to be awesome. Leaf Metal Draft is always awesome, and then there'll be Leaf Ultimate Draft that'll come behind that. And then finally, they're going to do Leaf Valiant Draft this year, which if you're not familiar with the Leaf Valiant product, it runs across many of their sports, and it always has a graded card in it, which is really cool. I mean, it has ungraded cards in there too, but it also has one that's graded, and all the other Valiants have been graded 9.5 or higher on the card that comes out. I would imagine that Valiant Draft will be the same. I know it takes forever to get all this out of here. Hopefully it's going to be worth the wait, and we're going to find some awesomeness in here. Oh, I just saw a big flash, another big flash of lightning, so that probably means we're getting ready to roll right into Storm Central again. I guess as long as the tornado doesn't hit me, we'll be fine, right? They've been talking about on the news all day today how today like exactly mimics the weather and the temperature and all the conditions of this exact same day, but 44 years ago when they had something like 100 and some odd tornadoes come through my state. Yeah. So they've been talking about that all day. I'm like, all right, well, you basically just conjured up some tornadoes by putting all that out in the universe. So it's like, thanks a lot, weather people, but what are you going to do? We're close to having them all out of here. I do like kind of, though, honestly, that they have the hits packaged separately in here because we don't have to open all the packs. It just makes it much more efficient. And then you have some unopened packs that you can do whatever you want to do with after you get them. The other thing about the Leaf products, their hits are always in a sleeve and a top loader when they come out of the box. So that's kind of handy too, right? I mean, it keeps everything in good shape and we don't have a whole lot of messed up cards coming out usually. Let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and get them all out of the team bags as well. And that way, once we start looking at them, we can just keep on trucking. That's kind of my thought process here. And then, of course, after we get through this Leaf draft, we will then be going into the last case of National Treasures Football. Which I'm kind of bummed that it's our last case, because I have to tell you, the two cases immediately prior to this were excellent. You know, it's always like so sad to see them go when we pull such awesome stuff out of them. I know, this takes forever, right? We get them all out of the box, and then we gotta get them all out of the team bags. And of course, again, Leaf Metal Draft, if you guys aren't familiar, it's a completely, product looks different and everything because it is the hobby version of it. But if you're interested in any of that, I do have, I think I have the sell sheet up on the listing description. So it shows the, you know, pictures of what the card designs look like and all that stuff. Also coming out Friday is Panini Elite Draft. And that's the one, of course, where not only do they have the current potential draftees in there, they also have some veteran signatures in their collegiate uniforms, you know, Peyton Manning's and stuff like that. Passing the torch signatures in there and all that. That comes out Friday as well, but we're not going to start opening that one until Saturday. But Leaf Metal Draft will start on Friday. We are finally ready to start looking at our cards. So the first one out is Jester Way. Of course, that's going to go to last name W. And then we have Philip Lindsay going to the L. And Lorenzo Carter to the C. Cameron Kelly to the K. Armonte Foreman is for the F. Philip Lindsay again, L. Steve Ishmael, I. Brandon, I don't know how to say his name, Faison, F. Cam Phillips, P. Bryce Bobo, B. MJ Stewart, S. Heath Harding, H. Hey, a back-to-back. There's another Heath Harding for the H position. Jester again for the W. Uchenna and oh boy, in Wosu, I don't know. It's to the N. I couldn't tell you. Cameron Kelly to the K. Mike McGlinchey to the M. This is, last name is Just or Justy, so it'll go to the J. Marcus Davenport, D. Another Cameron Kelly. There's a lot of Cameron Kelly in this little set. That's to the K. And then we have Trey Flowers. That's a nice one. To the F. This is, oh boy, some kind of mystery thing. So set that aside for the time being. Heath Harding, H. James Looney, L. MJ Stewart, S. There's Jester again for the W, the Way or Way, however you say his last name. Tremaine Edmonds for the E. Deshaun Elliott, E. Lorenzo Carter, C. Darius Phillips, P. Tyler Conklin, C. Max Brown, B. Tyler Conklin, C. Ray McLeod, M. Ray McLeod again, M. Nick Stevens, S. Sean Dion Hamilton, H. Dylan Cantrell, C. Kyle Allen, A. And Harrison Phillips, P. So that is what Leaf Draft looks like out of here. We'll do another quick little pass through. We got to figure out something with this redemption thing up there, which we'll do in a minute. But we'll run through this again. Leaf Metal Draft, I have to assume, has a different checklist with it as well, because I know, of course, it could just be that we didn't pull them out of this case, but I know that a lot of our very high-profile potential draftees are part of Leaf Metal Draft. And again, that sell sheet that's on the listing should give you an idea, too, of who's in there. But Leaf is kind of bad about releasing their checklists. A lot of times they don't, or they send it out way after the fact, and so you kind of have to go by the sell sheet info. But I do know that they have our high-profile folks in Leaf Metal Draft that comes on Friday. So, all right, this little mystery redemption thing, if I had known that this was a deal, I probably would have made a bidding spot for it, but I didn't. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put it into random. Somebody's going to get it. I don't know who, but somebody. So I'll bring you along with me here, and we'll just copy all of our bidding positions here. And then we will run over here to random and paste them in there. And there's, enough of them that I don't think we really need to do random multiple times. So I'm just going to paste them in here once. We're going to hit random one time. Whatever comes out on the top, we'll get that little mystery thing. And it comes out to last name J. Does that say J? It does say J, right? Yeah. I'm blind now on top of everything else going on tonight. All right, so that will go to bidding position J. Let me put this back in a team bag so that I can write that on there. And I don't know who you'll get for it, because I guess apparently they're going to randomly select somebody for you somewhere along the way. But anyway, to the bidding position of J by way of random.org. Next up, we are getting ready to go into National Treasures. Yay, yay. If I can get our spreadsheet set up, that is. All right, here we go. So, National Treasures, anticipating, again, it will ship on Friday. Could possibly go a day earlier or so. Could go a day later, but Friday's my best guess. And like our other products, if you don't pull something, you are still entitled to a random card for your team. Because that is a paid shipping break, as was the last one. You, of course, wouldn't have to wait for your next package to have, if you get a random card, if you don't get a hit, it will ship with your, with the rest of the break. So 4 boxes of 2017 Panini National Treasures Football. This is a full case break. It's break number 5. I should say one other thing about Leaf Draft, though. If you didn't pull a card, you are still going to get unopened packs of product. Remember all those base card packs that we didn't open? You'll still be getting a bunch of those. So you're going to get a package regardless in Leaf Draft as well. So this is 4 boxes of 2017 Panini National Treasures Football. Full case break. Break number 5. 5th time we have busted it. And like everything else we're opening tonight, it ended tonight, April the 3rd. So get your mojo working, guys, because, man, I'm telling you, the last 2 cases of this that we opened, we pulled some phenomenal stuff. It was so good. I think I hit the camera. Maybe that's a little more centered. Yeah, so I got to think that we're just on a roll, and we're going to pull out some more awesomeness out of this last case. It's going to be last case mojo, I think, right? And you know what comes out tomorrow? Flawless football. Yeah, buddy. So we're going to be busting into that starting tomorrow. I call them boxes, but those come in a suitcase and everything. They're really, they're very sweet. But it's also super, super high end. I mean, 1 box of Flawless is about the same price as 3 boxes of National Treasures, if that gives you an indication of how high-end that product is. It's crazy high-end. And some of the cards actually have actual gemstones, diamonds and whatnot, actually embedded in the card in some of them for Flawless. So I am looking forward to opening that tomorrow night. And Optic Basketball comes out tomorrow too, which is going to be so much fun. I love Optic. I love Optic anything. Basketball, football, baseball. I just like the brand. So I'm looking forward to that, of course. All right, well, we may as well take all of our little boxes out. And then we'll see where we are. Oh, I just blew the insert off. These are basically wooden cigar type boxes with a kind of a, I don't know, acrylic type finish on them. But that big sound you hear every time I open it, it's because it has a sticker across the back too. So every time you open it, it kind of breaks that sticker. And then goodness knows, we have got still more things to cut through before we can actually take a look. Because they are determined that no one's going to get into these unless somebody's been into it. Tons and tons of things we've got to navigate our way through. You get some sleeves out on the table here before I open that up, and we will be ready to rock and roll with some NT football. Well, maybe we will. I know I just cut that. Did you just see me cut that? Like, all right, I guess I didn't cut one side of it fully or something. That was kind of silly, but it did not want to cooperate with me. I already see something nice. I already think we're going to be happy. So first out is Devian or well, whatever, Smith. I'm going to go with Devian. It's probably Devon or I don't know. It's to 99, and it's for the Dolphins. Then we have Tyrod Taylor base card to 75. Everything in NT is numbered, even the base. Josh Dobbs to 99, relic for my Pittsburgh Steelers. Century Materials Jordan Howard to 49 for the Bears. A relic coming up for the Titans, Taywan Taylor to 99. I hope we find something signed by him. I just love his signature. It's so cool. Another hit for my Steelers. This is a dual relic to 25. It is Juju Smith-Schuster and James Conner. And this is going to be a case, I guess, full of Steelers, because next up, here's Cam Sutton to 20. And I have to tell you, there's not a lot of Cam Sutton that I've been pulling this year. And, you know, he didn't really get his full kind of rookie run through because he was injured. I think Cam Sutton might turn out to be pretty good. So don't undersell your Cam Sutton cards is the moral of that story. Rookie signature booklet to 99. This is Cooper Kupp for the Rams. A nice big 3-color patch. Of course, an on-card signature there. Nice little hit for the Rams. MRGL338. We have not done Revolution yet. It will be coming up after this. This is what I saw a glimpse of earlier. And it is another 1-of-1 for the Texans. Out of the last case, we pulled a 1-of-1 for the main man, Deshaun Watson. Out of this case, we have Deonta Foreman, 1-of-1 on-card auto with the NFL players logo tag there. So a nice hit for the Texans. We're leaving the redemption upside down for the time being. We'll flip it over at the end of the break. And we'll also go to the checklist and verify it after we do flip it over. Khalil Mack to 99, Raiders. Todd Gurley to 75 for the Rams. For the Browns, Deshaun Kaiser to 99. And we have got a little quad relic coming up here. It has D.D. Westbrook, Josh Reynolds, Mac Hollins, and Ryan Sweetser on it. So here's what you need to know about this. To take a card outright, you have to own 51% of it or more. So if someone owns 3 of those 4 teams, they would take that card outright. If no one owns 3 of the 4 teams, it will end up being awarded using random.org at the end of the break. Century Materials, oh, that's nice, to 25. That's Jim Thorpe. That's pretty cool right there. You know, is that... It is game used, too. That's actually really cool. Jim Thorpe game used to 25 is pretty cool. Nice hit. Josh Reynolds to 10 for the Rams. And that looks like you might have the edge of part of the logo over there on your relic, on your patch. And, of course, an on-card auto. And that's 2 sweet hits that have come out for the Rams. Saints are coming on board here. Morton Anderson. That one is a sticker. And what was that number? 249. Here come the Bills and Nathan Peterman, 225. Nice low number. Pretty good size piece of material. 3-color. On-card autograph. Aaron Jones. That's a nice hit for the pack. That's to 25. That one is also a sticker. Oh, Vikings. How about you with the nice Dalvin Cook to 25? Both relics, very nice. And on-card auto, low number hit. Nice for the Vikes. see another redemption down there on the bottom. We're just going to go ahead and lay it right there face down with our first redemption, and we'll do them all at the end. J.J. Watt to 99 for the Texans. Antonio Brown, 49, Steelers. Oh, this is cool coming up. Matt Stafford relic for the Lions, numbered to 25. It's a nice looking patch, too. And a good low number. Joey Bosa. That is 225 as well. 4-color patch for Joey Bosa and the Chargers. And that is, that just says player worn. Joe Montana to 49 for the Kansas City Chiefs. Another relic for the Titans, and this is to 49. It's Taywan Taylor again. Here come the Jets. Ardarius Stewart to 99. Colossal signature is the card set. On-card auto. Pretty good size patch there. Another rookie booklet. And this one for the Panthers. Curtis Samuel to 99. Of course, again, on card and a nice size relic on the opposite side of the signature panel. So we'll set that, actually, we'll set that over here with our other booklet. Let's move Deshaun Kaiser out of there. Oh, Steelers. Oh, I'm jealous. NFL Shield, 1 of 1, Josh Dobbs. I know you would have probably rather have been Juju Smith-Schuster. I get that. But that is still a sweet little hit for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So our second 1 of 1 out of this case as we roll right along with the NFL Shield, which is my favorite of all the 1 of 1s, is the NFL Shield, I have to tell you. I like it better than the laundry tags even. I love getting the NFL Shield. Mike Evans for the Bucks to 99. Barry Sanders to 49 for the Lions. And behind that, we have a relic for the Lions to 99 with Golden Tate. Well, if I could get the sleeve open, might be helpful to have it open to be able to put the card in it, right? John Riggins to 99, little blast from the past for the Redskins. This looks like Leonard Fournette coming up, and in fact it is Mr. Leonard Fournette for the Jags, numbered to 99 with the relic. Dolphins have Jarvis Landry and Kenny Stills, dual relics to 99. Cardinals, Buda Baker to 99. Buda Baker, rather. Wow, I always say Buddha. I think just because we're used to saying Buddha, you know, right? That's my thought on it anyway. John Ross III to 99. Nice 3-color patch on card signature for the Bengals. Here comes Jabril Peppers for the Browns to 99. And just when you thought you might not hit anything, last card out, which is what happened in another case that he was the last card out. The Biscuit, Mitch Trubisky to 25 for the Chicago Bears. On card, 3-color patch. Nice hit for the Bears with Mitch Trubisky. Before we recap and before we even flip over our 2 redemptions, which we will do here in a second, we're going to take a look at this little card first. So once again, here's what we're going to do. We've got to go through and see if we have anybody that owns 3 of the 4 teams. If no one owns 3 of the 4 teams, which is what it takes to have 51 or more percent and take the card outright, then this card will go into random. If it goes into random, I always enter the cards from left to right or top to bottom. This card is a left to right orientation, so it will go in as Jags, Rams, Eagles, Cowboys, okay? And then we will hit random 3 different times. The first 2 won't count. The third and final random would tell us where that card's going to go. But before we get to that point, let's go see who our team owners are. That might help us out a little bit. So the Jags look like Patrick Nuto. Then I've already forgotten who I said was next on there. The Rams is second, Poker PJ. Then the third position on the card is the Eagles. So we know we can't obviously have anybody owning 3 of the 4, but let's go ahead and come up here and we'll look at the Cowboys as Fulio USC or something like that. So that means we are headed back to random for this. Once again, it goes in Jags, Rams, Eagles, Cowboys. We do still have 2 redemptions to flip over, so don't forget about that. All right, first you can ignore. The second one, you can ignore our third and final random right there, along with our date and time stamp, and it is going to the Rams. So that this card right here awarded to the Rams by way of random.org, and I am going to mark that. Again, this is on the sleeve. Obviously, I would hope you would know I'm not marking on your card, but for the sake of being completely transparent, that's why I moved it so you could see the sleeve. Brad says such a waste. In regard to what, Brad? What are you saying was a waste? Where that card went or something else? Or I don't know. I don't know what you're saying. Our first redemption is Evan Ingram. That's going to be the Giants. But of course, we're also going to go to the checklist and verify that. It is Rookie NFL Gear Signature Trios is the card set. So let's buzz over here to the Panini website and we'll pull up the checklist and take a look at this. Oh, shoot. Just 2017. What am I doing? I mean, the year we're in is 2018, but the product we're opening is 2017. All right, and I said Rookie NFL Gear Signature Trios is what we're looking for. Come on. There we go. And it is card number 24, should be Evan Ingram. There he is for the Giants, and we see that it will be numbered to 99. I'm going to write that on our redemption here. And let's just let me get us back to just the card set part, because we're going to have to go right back in here in just a second. But first, let's take a look at who's on our other redemption, who's coming up next. And it is Bruce Smith, NFL Greatest Signatures. Honestly, I don't know where that goes. I should know. I know that I should know, but I don't know. So, yeah, we're going to find that out together, because I don't know. Somebody probably does. Somebody's probably jumping into chat right now going, hey, it's so-and-so. You know, you remember, but yeah, I don't remember. It's card number 53, Buffalo Bills to 25. So Bruce Smith redemption is Buffalo Bills to 25. Oh, see, somebody did jump in there. I knew somebody would know that. I did not know that. Dallas Cowboys highlights jumped in there and told us that was going to be the Bills. I guess I just don't watch the Bills enough, because I just don't even remember. I just don't even remember the name. I know that's terrible, but I don't. So let's recap our case of National Treasures. It is Bruce Smith for the Bills to 25 on the redemption. Evan Ingram for the Giants to 99 on that redemption. This quad rookie relic was awarded to the Rams using random.org. And then let's take a look at what else we have. So Jabril Peppers for the Browns, Buda Baker for the Cardinals, Fournette for the Jags, for the Redskins, John Riggins. Oh, I see Randy said he didn't hit anything in this break. Randy, you are still going to be sent something though, man. So you will still get something in the mail, and maybe you'll have better luck with that. Our Darius Stewart for the Jets. We also went past Golden Tate for the Lions. Tywan Taylor for the Titans. Of course, the same thing goes for anyone who did not pull a card at all. If you were in the National Treasures break and you didn't pull anything at all, you are still going to get something. You still get a package in the mail. Joe Montana for the Chiefs. Joey Bosa, Chargers. Matt Stafford for the Lions. For the Bengals, John Ross III. The Dolphins with Jarvis Landry and Kenny Stills. Josh Reynolds for the Rams. Nice low number on that one as well, to 10. We have the Jim Thorpe. Deshaun Kaiser. Dalvin Cook to 25. Aaron Jones, Packers. For the Bills, Nathan Peterman. For the Bears, the Biscuit, Mitch Trubisky. Morton Anderson, Saints. Cam Sutton, Steelers. Juju Smith-Schuster and James Conner, Steelers. Tywan Taylor again. Jordan Howard. Josh Dobbs. Devion. I'm going with Devion Smith on that. Dolphins. I don't think I said Dolphins, but that was for the Dolphins. And then we have a rookie booklet for the Panthers to 99 with Curtis Samuel. A rookie booklet to 99 for the Rams with Cooper Kupp. Nice little 1 of 1 for the Texans with the NFL Players tag on card auto. So Texans with a nice hit there. And our other 1 of 1 out of this case goes to the Steelers with Josh Dobbs in the NFL Shield, which I love the NFL Shield. I do. I like pulling it. So that was the last of the National Treasures. No more of that on hand. But you know what? We're going to start Flawless tomorrow night. So we don't even have time to miss National Treasures before we're going to be rolling right into Flawless. So we are switching into basketball gear now. So for those of you who were here for football and are taking off, which there probably are some of you, once again, thank you. I appreciate very much you bidding with me and breaking with me. And those of you who hang out with me and chat and keep me company. So hopefully we will see you again for another break somewhere along the way. Meanwhile, we've got a little basketball to do. This is 8 boxes, which is a full, a full inner case of Panini Revolution basketball, the hobby version. It is not the Chinese. See, that's what happens when my tabs are in the wrong spot. It is not the Chinese New Year version that we did for a while. This is the regular hobby version. And really, I don't know why they call them inner cases. I mean, I do, but it's only because they take a whole bunch of cases and put them in a bigger box. They're all still just cases. But anyway, I called it an inner case, so there you go. It ended tonight, April the 3rd. We're live streaming it tonight, April the 3rd. Our team names are on the left. Your name as the winning bidder is up in lights across from it on the right-hand side. This is the second time that we have busted into a case of Revolution Hobby versus, you know, the Chinese New Year. And this is the last of the Revolution too, so we've broken all of it. We do still have, there's a lot of other basketball hanging around. including a case of Prism blasters that will net us something like 60 silver prisms or something in that break. We've broken a few of those. We're going to break some more of that somewhere along the way. But before we get to that, we've got Optic coming out tomorrow night. And we're going to start out with Optic in a half case. So the first two breaks, I cannot get this out of there. The first two breaks of Optic will be, oh my gosh, that is really wedged in there. Sorry, hang on. Let me get these out first. There we go. So the first two breaks of Optic we're going to do as half case breaks. After we get through the first two cases of it, we'll probably move into full 12-box case breaks. That just takes a little bit longer. And you know, there's Flawless coming out tomorrow night too, and some other stuff that had to be dealt with as well. So that's why the first couple breaks are half cases. But then when we do the subsequent cases, I will schedule us more time, and we'll bust those as full cases. Oh, Randy, you've got Golden State in here. Well, maybe we're going to have some luck for you in here. And Mr. GL338 says he's ready to go too. By the way, if you guys are watching live and you can't see chat, you need to do two things probably. One would be to log into YouTube. The other one would be if you are watching on a mobile device, a phone or a tablet. You need to click on the little link that says you want to see the desktop version. And that should, those two things combined, should enable you to see and participate in chat if you don't currently see it. So with Revolution, here's the deal. It is not a signature per box. They don't guarantee that. They never have with Revolution. It is that we will find probably 2 or 3 within the inner case, and that's pretty typical of the way Revolution has always been. A little Markel Fultz rookie. Vortex insert with Carmelo Anthony. Justin Jackson rookie. The Big Cat, Karl Anthony Towns. And that looks like it should be numbered, but I guess it isn't. But anyway, it's a good thing we stopped on it because it has the Seattle Supersonics logo and Gary Payton. So here's the thing. Cards always stay with their franchise. And the former Seattle Supersonics are the current Oklahoma City Thunder. So any cards that we pull that say Supersonics are going to go to the Thunder because that is the current name and location of that same franchise. And of course, all the information about how that sort of stuff works is down at the bottom of the listing. Why can I not get that in there? My gosh. At the bottom of the listing in the special circumstances area. This is the Greek Freak Giannis Antetokounmpo. The impact is the card design, and it is a die cut liftoff. It's a Frank Jackson rookie. So yeah, down in that special circumstances area, it talks about renamed and relocated franchises and a whole bunch of other stuff, which hopefully you've read. Rookie Revolution insert Bam Adebayo and the Heat. Malik Monk rookie. Oh, look at this. Rookie autographs. This is going to be on card too. Markel Fultz for the Sixers. Yeah, Sixers, you just spent a really productive, I don't remember exactly what the buy-in is, but it was, comparatively speaking, it's a bargain. Because Markel is finally back on the court and hopefully going to live up to his potential. Vortex Bradley Beal insert. But you know, that's part of the reason that I came back and got some of this Revolution is because of the fact that it has the on-card autographs in it. And a lot of the products don't, you know. That's the reason we've been opening some more Donruss as well, because it has next day autos in it, and those are on card. And the prices for them have been pretty good lately. But in Revolution, I mean, we pulled good stuff out of the last case too. We pulled a Jason Tatum on card for the Celtics, and I don't remember what else. I don't remember what else it was, but But it was good, and Markel Fultz is a nice way to start off this one as well. Another thing I have found that a lot of times you guys are not familiar with, if you scroll all the way down to the very bottom of my listing, there is always a cut and paste description of what we're opening. So it will talk about what inserts are in the set, and I mean, usually it will talk about what inserts are in the set and how many packs per box, how many cards per pack, how many hits per box or per case, etc. So that can be kind of handy sometimes if you're looking at something and maybe you haven't done a break with it before, or you don't know very much about the product. You can scroll right down there and find out what you need to know. Why is Mr. GL338 sad? I don't know why you're sad, man. We've only pulled the one thing and it was a good one. Why are you sad? Rookie Revolution, Josh Jackson for the Suns. There was a Damian Dotson rookie that went by. Frank Jackson. Revolutionaries insert for Grant Hill. Vortex John Wall. Also finally back from being out after his surgery. For the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan, that is numbered 275. Oh, why can't I get the sleeve to open? I'm cursed. I'm cursed. Telling you, it is like the bags at the grocery store that you put produce in. You know, you've got to kind of wiggle them open sometimes. Jordan Bell for the Golden State Warriors rookie. I'm trying, Groove is the name of that pattern. I haven't learned all the pattern names in here. Rookie Revolution, Dennis Smith Jr. insert. There went Alonzo rookie. Vortex Embiid. I still don't know why Mr. GL is sad. He just typed in sad and he put a little sad face, but he didn't tell us why he was sad. So I don't know why he's sad. Hopefully this is not anybody telling me that my house is going to blow away. Nah, it's out of town. I'm just, sorry guys, let me just get that real quick and then we can make the ringing stop. I had to check and make sure it wasn't somebody locally telling me that, you know, the tornado had hit right outside my house or something. Why do you say that there is no hope for a good Lakers autograph now? Because you saw the Markel Fultz? I don't know that it necessarily works like that. That just because Markel's in there that the other two won't be higher profile rookies. I think they definitely could be. Especially because this is not a one per box kind of thing where they just put in 2 or 3 a case. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that we find another high profile in here. Keep the faith. Let's see what we can conjure up. TJ Leaf, Rookie Revolution insert. For the Sixers, Dr. J, and I thought that might be numbered, but I guess Impact is not numbered. I think that's the one that the last time I would look at it and think it was going to be numbered, and it wasn't. Vortex Paul Gasol. Sindarius Thornwell, base rookie. Dirk Nowitzki. There's Larry Bird. Dylan Brooks is numbered to 100 for the Grizzlies. Wesley Owundu for the Magic. And see, that gets me every time. Groovy again. Vortex Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak. Ivan Rabb. See, again, I would think that would be numbered, but it is not. That is Fractal. Frank Jackson. Optic tomorrow night. Of course, those are one auto per box. If anybody doesn't know that already. And it sounds like maybe the storms have moved on out of here. I know we're under the tornado. We were under a tornado watch until 1 a.m. Of course, then they gave us the tornado warning like 5 minutes before I had to start the live stream. And my mom called. She's like, do you know it's a warning now? And I'm like, oh, not really. I'm getting ready for my break. Well, you better, there's a thing up on the screen that says take shelter now, etc. Like, I'm not taking shelter. I just hope it doesn't knock out the power because I want to be able to do my break. She's like, there is something wrong with you. Yeah, I know. Maybe I don't prioritize things well, but I wanted to do the break. So I'm glad that at least the thunderstorm part has moved on and we don't have to worry about, hopefully, the power going out. And I got to think if the thunderstorm's gone, there's probably not a very high likelihood that we're suddenly going to get zapped with a tornado. There's Josh Hart, rookie for the Lakers, followed by Rookie Revolution, Jonathan Isaac for the Magic, that insert. A little Kobe Bryant insert. And that is Oscar Robertson for the Bucks. Nice old Donovan Mitchell rookie for the Jazz. Vortex Damian Lillard. Vortex John Wall again. And Nobi rookie. There's some other rookies, obviously, that you see go by too, but I don't know why. Every once in a while I feel compelled to call them out, and the other times we just let them go by unless they're going to be numbered or on an insert. But I do kind of wish that they would put an autograph in every box of Revolution, but I think if they did, they would probably raise the price so much that it wouldn't even be fun to open anymore. So I think that's one of the cool things about it, is it's not as expensive as some of the other products, but yet when you get a hit, it's on card. So they're nice hits for a reasonable buy-in. The trade-off being, of course, that you don't get one per box. You just get 2 or 3 per case. But not a bad trade-off overall. Oh, Mr. GL says, for me to be safe. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's all passed. I don't think, I mean, like, technically, we're still under the watch, but the watch is totally different. I mean, the wording was a little more, a little more to pay attention to. But, hey, it was time to start the break, so I didn't really have time to worry about it. I just figured, well, if it gets me, at least I'll go down having fun. This is Thomas Bryant to 100 for the Lakers. That's the way I look at most things, though. If it's going to get you, it's going to get you, John Collins for the Hawks. A Vortex LeBron James. A Vortex Ben Simmons. And a regular Ben Simmons. John Collins for the Hawks with the Astro is the name of that one. Liftoff die cut Blake Griffin for the Clippers. And there we have Harry Giles for the Kings. Another Frank Jackson. I'll be interested to see how Frank Jackson comes back next year, because he could come back and be awesome. Dennis Smith Jr. A Rookie Revolution insert for Lonzo Ball. You kind of never know what they're going to be like after they've been out injured. Especially, you know, they set out a whole season. But, you know, then you look at Ben Simmons. Of course, he had high expectations to begin with, but he missed his whole first season, and he's played lights out. And Embiid was the same way. Embiid missed his whole technical first season because he was injured, and we all know what he looks like when he's healthy. A couple of new basketball products are coming out this year too. After National Treasures, they're going to have a product called Dominion, and it's pretty high end. It's $250 or so a box, $250, $275, I don't know, $2 something. And it looks to be really nice. Supposedly going to be kind of hard to get, like most of the other high end basketball. But so Dominion will be coming out after National Treasures, and so will, there's another one that I keep forgetting the name of, but there's a second one coming out as well. That is numbered to 50, Scottie Pippen with the cubic pattern and the Revolutionaries insert. So a couple of kind of fun other basketball products we'll have in the days ahead, or the weeks ahead, I should say. Lift off Karl Anthony Towns die cut. Because they do basketball very differently than Panini does football. I mean, for football, your last two things to wrap up the season are National Treasures and Flawless. There's an Andrew Wiggins Vortex. And, of course, we've seen some other Vortex. I don't really know why I put that particularly in a sleeve, but I did. So, because it was the Impact, I guess, pattern on it. And it's a little different than the other ones we'd been seeing. So, yeah, it's, you know, interesting. With football, they wrap it up after National Treasures and Flawless. But with basketball, after National Treasures, they're still putting out all kinds of other products. Ben Simmons with the cubic pattern. Rookie autograph for the Heat with Bam Adebayo. I think Bam's going to be pretty good. I mean, he hit a rookie wall. I'm not going to deny that. He definitely did. Had a pretty good start, and then kind of had a bump in the road. But I think Big Bam Adebayo is going to be just fine in the NBA. I think that's a nice hit for the Heat, especially for the buy-in cost. Well worth the price to play on that one. Two boxes left in this case of Revolution. Probably won't open any more of this because I don't have any more on hand. We will still open, as I said, the other more Donruss, because there is more of that I just recently brought in, that whole new, you know, case quantity, and we've only opened about half of it. We will open another case of the Prism Blasters, because they're on hand. And then, of course, we'll have Optic National Treasures and the new products coming out, and pretty sure I have some other 17-18 basketball, but I can't think what it is. And, of course, normally I show on the spreadsheet the auctions that are coming up for the next 5 days. However, I made a weird cut and paste error tonight, and I pasted over it, basically. That's what I did. Because it was there on the spreadsheet, and I accidentally put something else, just pasted right over top of it without realizing it. So, there you go. We'll have it. And goodness knows I am not good about remembering that sort of thing, that many days out. Zach Collins for the Blazers Astro pattern. Russell Westbrook for the Thunder Showstoppers insert. We don't see that one too much. I don't know if that's, I don't remember if we saw it in the first case or not. So I don't know if that's a really rare one or not a really rare one, but I'll research it and find out later. But meantime, there it is. Russell Westbrook Showstoppers for the Thunder. Devin Booker Vortex. Stuck to a Sindarius Thornwell. Whoops. And that means our third hit was replaced by a rewards point card, so that's disappointing. Rookie Revolution, Luke Kennard. And the James Harden base card. So that would have been our third hit, our third signature hit. Instead, it's a 400-point Panini rewards card. So, yuck. We'll have to get that out by way of random. Oh, so Showstopper is a case hit? Okay. I suspected that it might be, but I also didn't remember seeing it in the first case that we had. I guess we did see it, but I didn't remember seeing it. So, there you go. Kyle Kuzma to 75 with the Sunburst pattern. So, you didn't get the autograph that you were looking for the Lakers, but you did get a nice Kyle Kuzma rookie in the Sunburst pattern numbered to 75. So see, you still had something nice there come out for the Lakers, even though I know you would have rather had the autograph. One box left. We will then recap. We'll also give away the 400 points card using random.org. Wow, it is really windy outside right now. I hope that's just wind and not a tornado. I shouldn't laugh about it, really, but I mean, that is really aggressive sounding, but I'm sure it's just regular wind. They did say we were supposed to have regular wind up to like 70 miles an hour or something crazy tonight. John Collins, Rookie Revolution insert. Jokic is numbered to 100. Cosmic is the pattern. A little Malik Monk. I don't think that's numbered. No, it isn't. Vortex Bradley Beal. Well, I'm really bummed that they replaced one of our hits with the rewards points. Although they do that all the time, it does still bug me. Well, maybe they didn't, because here is our third autograph. So, well, I guess they still would have, though. Zach Collins is our final rookie autograph for the Portland Trail Blazers. Because they don't ever put those points in unless they have taken the place of a hit. Which, by my mind, kind of doesn't really go in line with the word reward when you lose a hit. You know? It's a Bam Adebayo and a little Magic Johnson insert. Oh, could be that they replaced the Galactic hit. I didn't think about that. Yeah, that's a possibility. That's a good call there, Eves. That's a good call. So I do not know what is up with these. This whole little last couple packs of sleeves I've had just do not want to come open for some strange reason. So 400 Panini Rewards points. We're going to give them away using random.org. I will bring you along with me as we kind of go through this process here. And it starts off with copying all of the team names from our spreadsheet. And then we buzz on over to random, which we will then paste them all in there. And because we have 30 different teams, 30 items in our list, I do not see any reason to do random multiple times. We're just going to do random one time, scrolling down so you can see all of our teams were copied and pasted. Whatever team comes out on top here will take home those 400 rewards points. And it comes up as the Memphis Grizzlies. So the Grizzlies, with a little bit of good luck tonight, to still take home the 400 rewards points. Oh, Randy, I'm sorry. We didn't have any luck for you in here either. I'm sorry, man. I was really hoping we would be able to make it up for you not having any luck in National Treasures. Daggone it. Russell Westbrook Showstoppers, which someone said is a case hit, so there we go. The Jokic is numbered to 100. Kyle Kuzma Sunburst to 75. Little Scottie Pippen to 50 with the cubic pattern. Thomas Bryant for the Lakers Cosmic to 100. Dylan Brooks to 100 for the Grizzlies. For the Clippers, the Sunburst numbered to 75 with DeAndre Jordan. Our 400 rewards points awarded to the Grizzlies using random.org. Zach Collins signature for the Trailblazers. Bam Adebayo signature for the Heat. And the Markelle Fultz signature for the 76ers. All of those on card. So that is it for tonight. I appreciate everyone. I will throw up again the spreadsheet with the anticipated shipping dates anyway. That part I did not manage to paste over earlier tonight. So in case you missed it earlier, or if you have fast forwarded to the end watching the recorded version, here you can at least see what your anticipated shipping date is. And then that kind of wraps us up. So tomorrow night, I hope I will see you again. Remember, we have Flawless Football releasing and breaking tomorrow. We also have Optic Basketball releasing and breaking tomorrow. And I'm sure I've got other stuff too. I just can't remember what's already listed besides those two for tomorrow night. So once again, thank you. I hope you have a great rest of your night. And until I see you next, take care. Bye-bye.